Well, hello there, and welcome to Lola Rose's. Sorry about that. Welcome to Lola Rose's Mystical Cafe. And as you saw, I was looking to do this love reading for you, and the cards are just popping out, which is great news because I am here to do that love reading that is a bit elusive, and let's see what's coming out for you today. So again, we're doing a cover cross love reading, and I also have some oracle cards on the side, and that will be the love oracle cards. And let's see what we have today. So I will pull these three cards. We have your Four of Wands in your past, covered by the Four of Coins. Then we have in your current situation, Wheel of Fortune, covered by the Three of Wands. And then we have your King of Wands in reverse, covered by your Six of Wands. And the bottom of the deck energy is your Five of Wands. So this tells me that there may have been some competition. So in the realm of competition, you have this situation. So I just wanted to explain this first before I put it away. So in a competitive atmosphere, maybe you had recently had like a flurry of activity. It could have been based on, right now we had just passed the Memorial Day, so maybe you had gone away on vacation or had just come back from vacation and you had gone back to work, and maybe you kind of were a little bit flustered the first week back, and maybe with that, maybe there's invitations coming in, and between May and June, there's probably a lot of graduations and weddings and all kinds of stuff. So Four of Wands, a lot of people associate with weddings. People get very excited. They also say it's the 1111 card, and I'll show this to you. So you see that 1111, it's very visual, 1111. And they see, celebrations and, people celebrating. And a lot of people take this as a personal wedding when it comes to a relationship. So if this wasn't your wedding, maybe you're attending a wedding. And this time of year is May to June, which traditionally a lot of weddings take place, but it doesn't have to, of course. But there's also a lot of graduations between May and June, and basically it's a big celebratory time of year, which is great. So it wouldn't be a big surprise that it's a very, very busy time of year. So this would make sense, but it would also make sense that springtime would also be a big flurry kind of active type of year too, with you have a lot of energy, all these wands, there's a lot of energy, very active. Maybe you're running around a lot, and that can cause this type of behavior from someone in your, I would say, vicinity. Maybe somebody's getting a little possessive, and being that this is your recent past, I'm not saying it's gone away or anything. It could be something you're concerned about, or maybe somebody that does care about you is maybe keeping their own feelings a little bit close to their vest and not telling you much, or has withdrawn somewhat because you're so busy, or maybe you're feeling that way. So let's dive a little bit deeper into this. So now in your current situation, we have your Wheel of Fortune, and we have somebody kind of looking out to the horizon, somebody planning for the future. And that makes sense also. Let's say if this was your graduation, now we have a contemplative type of thing going on. We have the wheel spinning. So, okay, I have everything in the future to look forward to. Now what? Right? That's a full sentence. Everything to look forward to. Now what? Right? So the wheel is spinning, and your challenge is, now what? Now what do we have to look forward to? We've planted the seeds. The wheel is going. Now what's going to happen? That's your challenge, because basically the world is your oyster, right? We're thinking, we're planning, we're looking forward. And that's actually good news. You should look forward to things. You have options. But these are, you see how all the wands are planted in the ground? They're solid. You're thinking about solid things. Maybe there's three options. You might be thinking my love life, my career, and what's next. Your direction, okay? What direction are you going in? Maybe you have your options set. Maybe you know what person you want. Maybe you know what career you want. And maybe the next thing is what's your next step for each. Okay? Now you have this King of Wands in reverse. So either maybe somebody's not feeling 100%, or this could even be your boss. Because kings are usually older people, and if you are in the older age range, like maybe in your 30s, 40s up, then this could be pertaining to yourself or to the people around you. Sometimes this could be a boss energy or even parental energy. Of course, if you're in school, that could also be, professor or something to that nature. However, I would suggest it would be more either the person that you're dealing with, or if you're female, male, there's no exclusivity here. However, typically it would be your partner or your boss, because wands would typically be fire sign, and that would be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. And these are typically the boss energy, or your mate. Okay, so take that as it resonates. And in reverse, I would say either the energies are that they are under the weather, or their energy is low, and or they could be angry, upset, or just not feeling themselves. So take that as it resonates as well. And of course, if they're not themselves and they're a little bit on the angry side, I would say don't provoke, especially a fire sign. But I would suggest that maybe they're just not feeling 100%, because you have the celebratory card. So just don't provoke. Kind of back off a little bit, because good things are happening. Maybe they're feeling under pressure. They have a lot of deadlines, and maybe they're contemplative. Don't bug them. Just be supportive, be there for them, and back off. Because if there's a lot on their mind and they're like preparing for stuff, then the best you could be is supportive, and maybe help them prepare. How can I help you? Can I do anything for you? And if they're like, leave me alone, back off. Sometimes these signs do things better. If they know that you're there to help them, they will ask you. As long as you offer their assistance, they are thankful, but back off if they ask you to. Because to be a pest about it is the wrong thing to do. But just let them know that it's in your nature to help them, because fire signs typically are generous, especially Leos. And as long as they know that you're helpful, that's fine. That'll be noted. But at the same time, the celebrations are coming or what have you. Trust me, you will be part of that as long as they know you're there for them. Okay? So you will be celebrating with them, and everything is very high energy and cheerful, and it looks like things will be on the positive up note in the end. And it looks like the good news is all of this will be in its fruition within 3 to 6 months, and there's a nice progression here. And again, as far as this person is as long as this person, I see the situation is within 3 to 6 months. And let's get a little bit of a clarification. So I want to clarify your 3 of Wands and your 6 of Wands. Yes, so the 3 of Wands is your challenge card, and again, it's about products and productivity. So regarding love, okay, packaging and appearance counts. You may need to dress the part in order to attract the sort of date you're looking for in order to hang on to your current mate. Clothes, cosmetics, personal hygiene products come into play. You may have to travel to the mall to find exactly what you're looking for, or something special for you, something special you sent for is in the mail. And as far as strategy is concerned, in business, deliver value for the money at consumer levels. Insist on quality for the price. You strike a hard bargain, but it is accepted. And as far as just a general part of the reading, it says soon you'll travel across state lines or international borders in order to pursue a career or academic interests. Or you will involve yourself in work that deals with the manufacture, distribution, or sale of products in the open market. So that was the beginning portion of that. Okay, now the Six of Wands. Yeah, victory parade is in full regalia, and everyone is cheering. You can expect a triumph in a current business, athletic, or scholastic undertaking. A victory celebration is involved. So regarding love, public relations, public displays of affection are involved in this relationship. You are enamored of a public figure, someone who occupies a high position, or someone who wears a uniform. A rock star, movie great, or professional athlete may serve as your idol or hero. You are invited to see someone you care about compete, perform, or receive an award. In turn, you are rewarded for your loyalty. You triumph in a relationship. So that's what I was alluding to before, that you triumph in the relationship. So you would definitely be rewarded for your loyalty. Okay, so it's just saying here that you will be in a good position to assess your situation and come up with a plan of attack. So, in a positive light, so basically, as long as the person knows you're supporting them, then, that's all they need to know. That's what I was saying before. All right, now, let's go to your oracles. So I had meant to do this, and for some reason the camera kept going out, and I didn't have a chance even to tell you the underlying part of the spread, and that's why I did this reading over again. So thank you so much for bearing with me, and I am so happy to be here with you. Okay. So this is a nice card. Let's see. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events. Your life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. I'll pull 3 cards. So offer forgiveness. And it's just saying to not ruminate on anything from the past, especially if you're in, like, if you had lost touch for a while, or if you were in non-communication for a while, and if you're back together again, you need to just move forward, okay? Okay, sorry. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So this kind of reminds me of this King in reverse. So if you had an argument with somebody, this is what this is saying is you really have to let it go and move forward. Okay, so especially if there's celebrations and things coming up, if there was anything, especially with this energy, if that's the underlying energy, excuse me, if there was an argument with somebody and you have like somebody that's being a bit standoffish with you now, and you kind of even if you're in no contact right now, it might be time to put that energy away. That's what it's saying. All of this forgiveness. If you're in no contact with somebody, it might be time to look at this. Surrender. All these energies. Look, new beginning. It's pointing to right now. It's just saying, just please put it away. If you want this to move forward, you have to basically put that away. Put that energy away right now. New beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Okay? And surrender. I'll give you a fourth card because this is on top of the deck. It's giving you the same message over and over again. At times, we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. So if you want this particular situation to work out, you have to let go to whatever that was, whether it be a fight or an argument or whatever it is. Because if you're in no contact right now, in order to let things move forward, you need to let them know. Let's let bygones be bygones. If, of course, I'm not talking in situations that are abusive or hurtful in physical ways or any kind of, emotional abuse or, if you feel abused in any way and this is a toxic type of situation, of course not. But if it's something that you feel is trivial and you can get over it and you can move forward from it, then give it a try. But if it's something that it's like a point of no return, then either way, you have to let it go, do some prayers, pray to your angels or, whoever it is that you prayed to, and then move forward from there. Because if it's not this relationship, then give yourself room to move on to something brand new. Because as they say, let go and it'll all work out. Let me cut the deck and I'll see what the new one is. Balance. Okay? Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So it's okay if you disagree. Sometimes when I have an argument and I need to confront someone, what I say is just let's agree to disagree. You could say the sky is gray and I say the sky is blue, and then you're going to push back at me and I'll push back at you, and we're going to stand our ground. That's fine. I said, okay, you know what? If I look out my window right now, I'm still going to say what I have to say and you're still going to say what you have to say. Let's just say, let's agree to disagree. Let's take a deep breath. If we need to take an hour and come back and just say hi or whatever, let's just agree to disagree. Okay? You have a strong personality. I have a strong personality. There's nothing wrong with that. That's why we like each other. We complement each other. We're not here to blow smoke up each other's, behinds. Okay? So, that's why we love each other, because we're strong together. There's no reason why we can't get along otherwise. Okay? There's facets of each other that we like, and sometimes, there's things that we're not going to like about each other, but we have to learn how to work around each other's differences and understand there's not always going to be 100% of the other person that we're going to like. Because look what I saw underneath this. Criticizing each other will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. That's what it means. Love each other's differences as well as each other's likenesses, okay? You have to learn how to complement each other as well as be with, that's how, when I say it's a symbiotic relationship, it means to complement each other. It doesn't mean you have to be like each other. You understand? I hope this has helped you in some way. And again, thank you so much for being here. I love you all. And I hope this has been a fun reading for you and fun messages for you. And let me see how we can help you heal. What does the collective need to know for their healing energies today? What does collective need to know how to heal today? Release. Release. If you want to take a screenshot, 3, 2, and 1. I stop fighting my fears and the hardships of life. I control my thoughts, live in the present moment, and accept each stage of life. I work on what I have power over and put into Spirit's hands what I can change. I trust that everything will work out for the best. Okay? Trust, trust, and release. Okay, and with that, thank you so much again. And please, if you like my content, please like, share, subscribe, hit that bell button, and I will see you soon. Take care.